This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey y'all, it's the Cute Coffee Gal, and I am back with part 32 of my Decades Challenge. You may have noticed, if you watched the last part, that quite a bit of the day has passed. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a goof up. So today was Halloween, and we were looking forward to after school ended, doing all the Halloween traditions. But one of the other things that happened in the last part is that I asked you guys what you thought about me adding a pond to the back of our property, which, as you can see here, I clearly did, because you guys liked that idea. So I was playing around with it. I wanted to make sure that it had both fish and that they could swim in it. So I had William come out here, do a little bit of fishing, which, as you can see, he's kind of got some fish here in his inventory. I don't even know what all he's got in here. I don't know how to say this word. Cichilid? I'm not sure. And a tuna and a couple of bass. So here, let's get rid of this one, actually. The others, I think, are all good for them to cook with. So you can see that he caught some fish. And then I also got him into the pond to make sure that it would work for swimming. And then my thought process was that I would X out of the save, not save it, so that we didn't lose any time. And so I did that, and when I came back in, it saved it still, which I've had that happen a couple of times where I've thought I purposely said, don't save, just go to Manage Worlds, and it still saved it anyway. So, the majority of the day he was stood here, fishing just to, again, to make sure it worked, but we've missed all of Halloween. So I am actually going to click up here and I'm going to end the holiday because they have not done a single thing and it's almost midnight. So I'm just going to go ahead and end it. Which it's not up to anybody's expectations. They didn't do a gosh darn thing for Halloween. So we'll just have to do better next year on that one. And it is dark, so you can't really see the pond all that well, but this is our little pond. So I've got this great willow over the top of it. Here, I'll pop into build by and I'll switch the lighting up just so that y'all can see it. So this is our little pond. I thought it was pretty cute. As you can see, it does have fish swimming in it, so that does work. And I tried, I didn't want it to look so square, but nothing looked quite right, so I was trying to curve it up, so I let it be. So, but as you can see, here is the whole farm over here. We now have this pond with some fishing that can happen in the back. And then, of course, our house is right here. So, all of that is in place. Let's pop back into live mode. So, yeah, that is where we are at. And other things. Oh, yes, at the end of the last part, William had to start using a typewriter to do research. So, I did set up this little desk area. Let's have, what is she so sad about? Oh, from having an awful holiday. They're all going to have that. That's a bummer. But we'll have Marie clean that up. But this is the little desk area that I set up for William. So I thought that this was a good little place for the typewriter. And then I got one of these books that I thought, in my head, if he's having to research things for gardening, this looks like it's got botanical drawings in it. So maybe he is researching through books and then typing up the notes. The interactions on this thing are the same as a computer. So this was my hope in trying to make that work. I do have a little bit of concern that now that this is in the house, that they're going to start to try to use it like a computer. So if I do notice that starts happening, I am going to need to build, I'm not sure where it'll go. It'll probably need to be somewhere in here, maybe right here. But I'll have to build a little wall so he's got a little office, and then we can lock the door so that only he can go in there. I'm hoping that we don't have that happen, but we might. And if we do, I hope it happens really soon because it's almost the 1930s. So I would really like for us to do construction projects before the Depression starts. Let's see, what else is there to show you guys? The pond and the new desk. And, one other thing. So because I keep forgetting the darn birthdays, I did go ahead and take a look at the calendar. And I noticed that tomorrow is going to be, both Virginia and Paul's birthday. So I've added a birthday party event for Virginia, and I figure we can use it for both of them. It's not a gold event, and it's just the family, and I think Clara and maybe Lillian I invited. But this is my attempt to see if maybe by having a birthday event on the calendar, maybe I will remember to do the birthday, because I've been getting bad about that lately. And I went ahead and added one here too. I think this one's Joseph, so we've got a week for that. And then when I was doing that, I noticed that tomorrow is a holiday that got added randomly, which is the lottery, which the lottery would not have been a thing for them, so I'm actually going to delete that holiday. I will have to look up and see when the lottery would have become something. I want to say it was in maybe the 70s or the 80s, but I'll have to look that up. It's definitely not in the 20s, so now that is off of the calendar. So, yeah, I think that is all of the things I wanted to update you guys on. Oh, one other thing. We did have Marie, because she had her birthday, one of the things she got in the mail was some seeds. And some of the seeds were for these green peas and for these bell peppers. So I am going to plant those so that we've got those in our farm out back. And, oh, I did have this out here. I should probably sell it. I bought a little pumpkin carving station because of Halloween, but obviously that's not happening, so I can get rid of that. I think that's everything. We are about to go into our last day of the 1920s. I think that since so much of our money comes from the farm, I think we're actually probably going to fare pretty well for the 30s, but yeah, we'll have to get in there and see. So I am going to actually send everybody on to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Rise and shine! It's another beautiful fall morning on the farm. We've got such a beautiful little site here. Let me get the roof on so y'all can see. Isn't that just lovely? You've got the sun rising. All of our crops are over here. We've got our new little pond where the fish are hopping. It's just another beautiful day for the Johnsons. Y'all, this pack, it adds so much to the game. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's see what's happening out here in the field. I did do a little bit of rearranging just to give us a little bit more room because we're finding new things and needing a little more room to grow. And I did want to keep trying as best I could to group things kind of sort of by season. And I hadn't done this before, but I think I have decided I am going to do it. I've left some room so that we can harvest some of these fruits and plant more trees. So this is still that spliced one, so I'm still hoping we're going to get a pomegranate. We can get a row of pomegranates in. But until that happens, we're just going to kind of hang out with it the way it is. Oh, William has been promoted. Excellent. So, unfortunately, he'll only get to hold on to this for like a day because one of the things about the 1930s is that everybody loses their job. He'll still keep farming, but he just loses this job, the gardener job. But it looks like he's got a little bit more money, a bonus, and some starter fruits. So what are those starter fruits? Yeah, let's go ahead and tell him he's going to work from home. And let's open that seed packet up. And it was plantains and apples, which we've got plenty of apples. And I do want to plant some more plantains, but not from the normal quality seeds. I want to do them from our magnificent quality that are back here. So, let's see. He is up here using the restroom. He is hungry, so we can fix that. Everybody's going to school in an hour. And here we got Virginia's birthday coming up, like I mentioned before. Let's see. I think everybody has done their homework. Let's just confirm that. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. They have all done their homework, which is great. He's going to use the potty. She is still sleeping, but she is hungry and needs some fun. Oh, we've got some leaves that are starting to collect. We might need to do a little bit of raking. That can be an after-school chore. I think I want to have her... Let's see. Let's have her just write in her journal real quick before school. Oh, wait, does that say school? It does. Okay, never mind. We'll have her wake up and go on to school. This one's going to school. This one's going to school. Excellent. All right, and what is little Paul up to in here? Oh, he's talking with his daddy. And look at that. He's glowing. He's learning all of the things. I want to pop in here and see this sweet little moment. There they are. Aww. He's such a good daddy. I love William. You know, he wasn't, like, my favorite whenever he became the heir, but I like him quite a bit now. All right. So, and Maria's, what is she up to? She's doing something. She's investigating things. See, this is what I was worried about. Here, why don't you actually go for a jog? And I do think, gosh darn it, I think I am going to have to build that. I am going to have to build the study for him. What is a good place for it? Well, honestly, we could build it here, like add a door right here, because we're not really using this that much. And some of this we could move out into the living room. Okay, let me play with it for a minute. Okay, so what I've done is I've added a little office there, and let's actually auto lights for this room. Oh, the light's off because there's nobody in there. Okay, so he's got, let's get the walls up so y'all can see what I did. So I put the same double doors that we had used outside of the house. I just thought it would be kind of nice for them to have. So if the kids were like in here playing, he could still kind of be keeping an eye out for them. And I did go ahead and I kept oh, hold on, you can't really see it, can you? Get down in there. I kept this window so that he could also see his wife out there. I thought that that was kind of a nice little feature. So we've got his little office right here, and all that's in it is his desk and his chair. As time goes on, we may add more things in there, but that's all that's in there right now. And then I kept most of the same things in here. I just went ahead and deleted the easel because Marie doesn't really paint very much, and none of the kids really have been painting very much, so I got rid of it. We can always buy another one and put it somewhere else if we decide we need it. And I put the cat tree back here, this little activity table. I don't really like the way it's kind of like sticking out, but I don't think they'll be able to use it if I put it any further in. Couch is still here, the little blocks are still there, and then other stuff is, we have the little cat scratcher toy thing, so I just like moved it out here, and then I put Joseph's violin out here. So really the only thing I got rid of was the easel, but that way we'll be able to have this, I didn't mean to do that, I meant to hit play. There we go. That way we can have it so that the only person who has access to this is, we'll lock door for everyone but William. Oh, and actually we'll allow access to, well, never mind, we can't do that. Unlock for specific sim. Can we? I was gonna have it so that Dixie could still get in there, but that's okay. It's just only William can get in there. Oh my gosh, why did I do that again? No, go back. Okay, so that is that. Let's see what else is happening around here. Oh my goodness, we got trash. Get rid of that. Oh, what is this? Grow fruit. Why? I think that these were all like in Paul's inventory. Why are they not currently in Paul's inventory? Are those carrots too? Yes, they are, I swear. Fruits and vegetables, food items that are in inventories. This happens. It's very weird. They just like appear in places, and I don't like it one little bit. Okay, I think I picked them all up. What else needs to happen? Oh, we've got a phone call. What's happening? A teacher caught Virginia looking at another student's test during class and sent her to the office. I'm sure it was a mistake, or let her retake the test. Oh, he's sure it was just a mistake. Surely that wasn't true. Oh, now her responsibility has fallen out of range. Oops. Oh, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I totally forgot that. Really? thought tomorrow was the birthday. Today is the birthday. Oh, okay. That's fine. We will definitely do that. Let's see. Oh, and we've got another one. Virginia is sitting with her class in assembly when the music teacher asks for a volunteer. Huh. The teacher's looking right at her, but Virginia can see how excited the kid next to her is to go up on the stage. Should Virginia take the chance or send the other kid? Well, one of the things that Virginia has as a trait is mean. So as much as I want her to send the other kid, she's going to take the chance. Up front she goes, where the teacher hands her some symbols. This is one performance that no one will forget, not for a long time, and she has a performance gain. So, I wanted to see the holiday decorations for Thanksgiving. Oh, well. We'll look at them later. And it looks like we've got some more grilled fruit that is out here. Oh, Marie has researched apples. Lovely. What else is going on? Oh, Marie I thought I had her going for a jog. Did she actually do that? No, she did not. Here. Go jogging. That's what I wanted you to do. And William, it's really windy outside. Goodness gracious. Oh, and there's leaves all over the place for those kids to come and rake. All right, so I want William to come out here. We're actually going to call the farmhands over. So one of the things that I have kind of in my head been trying to figure out, since William does not really have a oh, he should evolve this. Since he doesn't really have like a career that he has been doing that is totally going to like crash and burn when it comes time for from the stock market crash and the 1930s begin. I thought that one way that we could kind of simulate that for him. Why do they all have a phone call at the exact same time? Do you see that? That is so weird. Hi William, I'm calling to let you. You guys. Clara passed away. Oh no. That's why they all have a phone call. Oh no. Oh, Clara's gone. Let's here, we're going to actually travel to no, not all of these people. Oh, because he's in a gathering. It's just going to be him by himself, and I'm going to have him travel over to Rose's house, and we'll see if he is able to. Oh, go ahead and harvest that, I suppose. We'll see if he's able to get the gravestone so that we can take it to the cemetery. Oh my gosh, this is really sad. What was I talking about? I was talking about, I was thinking that for the 30s, since he's not going to lose his job, that perhaps the way that we can make it like hit them hard is that the farmhands aren't allowed to gather for all of the 30s. That was, or maybe it's just the first week. I think they lose their job for a week. Whatever it is about jobs, he will lose his job too, but his job's just kind of like extra at this point. So I will have the farmhands not come over because we'll assume that they're having to find work in other places. Is kind of my thought process there. So Paul has been sent to daycare. Oh, because Marie was out taking a jog. Oh well, we'll come back quickly. Oh look, and they're all decorated for the holidays, which they're not really allowed to be, but it looks really cute. Oh my goodness. I can't wait until we can actually do that. Okay. What is he doing? He's going to kiss Marie. Oh, you silly bean. No. You need to come in here. Come knock on the door. We need to come and get that gravestone. There's your sister. There's your big sister. Here, why don't you, try to cheer her up. Because we are really sad. Or actually, don't do that because she, like, went away. Is she coming back? Oh, she's just right there. Yeah, try to cheer her up. There's like a meditation thing out here. We'll just pretend like that's not out there. So do we have Rose's urn, or a Clara's urn? Where was she when this happened? This house has like a kabillion stories. All right, so I found the urn inside of Rose's house. I added it to her inventory, and then I had both her and William come here, though I'm having a hard time getting Rose to stay, so I've just got William here. Oh, here we go. Go here together. Okay, maybe she came back. Sometimes it's letting me say go here together, and sometimes it wasn't. But this is now Clara, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to engrave an epitaph for her. I think that she would be beloved mother of many. Because she did have a bunch of kids. Let's go ahead and let that be her. And then we're going to, let's go ahead and take a second. We're going to mourn her. We'll give it a moment. We'll actually take the time to really think about it. Poor guy. Oh, there's Rose. She might be coming here to mourn with him. Is mourn together an option? No, it's not. Alright, let's see. Is she gonna mourn too? I can't tell. There he is. She's quivering. She's like trying to hold it together as best she can. But having a hard time. Oh. Oh, but they're decorated. The parish is decorated for the Harvest Fest. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna release Spirit to the Netherworld. Because, like I said, we don't really want ghosts of everybody wandering around, so we are going to go ahead and do that, and then he is gonna head on home. There she goes. So we've got the whole family is still here at the moment. So this is Clara, then we've got Walter, we've got Samuel, we've got Robert, and we've got Esther. I thought about, like, moving Walter to here so that Clara and Samuel could be beside each other, but then, like, you'd have to, like, dig up his grave, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm just gonna send him home now. And, the kids should be getting home from school. I bet that's what that sound effect was. Grades are up. Oh, good. Richard's a B student. Joseph's a B student. Virginia is an A student. You go, girl. Oh, and Paul went to daycare accidentally because I didn't realize that Clara, or, what's her doodle, that Marie was still out running. So we will be back to the house in just a second. Okay, so now we are back to the house, and I am going to have him work on baking a cake. Because we do need to, oh, not bake, cook. Where is it? There we go. Let's just do a white cake. Because we are going to have the birthday party soon for Virginia and for Paul. So we've got that going on. And I did have one thought, which maybe, I don't know if this is helpful at all with Clara passing, but at least she passed away in 1929, before the crash happened. Like, she doesn't know bad life, if that makes sense. You know, like, she's gone before the Depression has happened. And so she ended on a good note. If that's helpful at all. Oh, our notification wall is full. Joseph became friends with Richard. Oh, well, I'm glad the brothers are getting along well. How about you guys work on your homework while we're waiting on the birthday party to begin? Just go ahead and knock that out. Everybody is so sad because of Grandma's gone. You feel bad about that. He is really hungry, so here, eat some of the stuff in your inventory. Don't just throw it on the floor. Here, we can actually, let's do this. We will have you eat that fruit. How about that? All right, and here is the cake. Let's go ahead and have him put birthday candles on, so hopefully nobody else does anything. All right, that's good there. The birthday's not supposed to start till 6, though, so I'm just going to let chill there, because hopefully with the candles on, nobody will do anything that they're not supposed to do. And we were having him, you just became friends with Margaret. We've been friends with Margaret for a while, because she's our brother's widow. I was having him harvest some things. Let's see, what is this? Splice plant. Let's actually harvest all of that because I want to see what we get. Is this the cherry tree? Oh, it's out of season though. And then these, oh, begonias. We should actually, can we fertilize? Because it said that that was one of our, has no fertilizer in his inventory. Are the mushrooms done? Yeah, come and harvest a mushroom, and then you can fertilize with the mushrooms. Virginia's responsible again. Yay! And she did her homework. Does she have extra credit? She does. So, let's see. Did he get apples? Which, you know, great, but I want pomegranates. Let's see. Is he just like... Yeah, he's harvesting all of the things. I don't want you to harvest all of the things, Sweet Pea. That was all that was on there. So, oh well. Maybe the pomegranates are not a summer or a fall thing, so maybe that's what the problem is. Here, come to your begonias and fertilize with the mushroom. And that'll, I think, knock his task out. Yes, okay, so he's good on that for the day. And then why don't you just supercell everything? How far does this one reach? Richard's done with his homework. Do you have extra credit? You do. Oh, birthday party's about to begin. Yes, we will start the birthday party. Oh, look, you got all dressed up for the party, too. That's so cute. No, Charles, we don't want to meet you anywhere. Let's do, Supercell. I don't know if that's going to get these or not, but hopefully it will. What did it get? Nope, didn't get them all. Here, come supercell those, and then go and supercell those. And we'll get them to do all of these, and then we will head inside for the birthday party. Oh, we've got some evolving that needs to happen too. We'll have to do that later. Joseph's now responsible. Excellent. All right, let's see. We're going to sell all. And then let's do a supercell over here. I don't have a good sense yet for what the range of the supercell is, so I will hopefully get a little better at this as time goes on. And then we'll come to a supercell over here. And hopefully that'll get the last of these. Did we get all those? Like, I see that we're selling stuff, but I don't see the little doobobbies, so... Oh, this is an evolve. Y'all, this evolve is so much better. Oh my gosh. He's doing them one at a time. I thought he was supposed to, like, supercell. You don't understand. Oh, it's because I selected sell all, isn't it? Extra credit complete on Virginia's end. Excellent. No, don't do that. Here, just come to... Here, supercell over here. And then I think that'll get everything. Do we have more sparklies? Yes, something is sparkling. What is it? What is it? Maybe I'm just seeing the fish jumping and I'm thinking it's sparkling. Okay, let's come in here to the birthday party. And the cat is on the table, of course. Where is Virginia? Come over here, my dear, and blow out the candles, and then we'll have your brother do the same. They're all so cute in their little outfits. Adorable. Come on over here. Oh, and your Aunt Lillian showed up. That's right. I had her and I had Clara coming. Clara, unfortunately, was not able to make it. We have leaves in the living room. Do y'all see that? It's a little weird. Yay! And she's aged up. All right, let's see what she is going to be. Oh, this is interesting, you guys. So she also has the music lover trait that her brother had, but instead of wanting to become a musician, she wants to become, where is it? Where is it? Here, maybe? Yes, a joke star. So, this is actually really interesting. So, Joseph is interested in becoming, like, a musician, like a jazz artist. But I think that Virginia wants to be like Lucille Ball. Like, she wants to be a female entertainer comedian. So, that's really interesting. Okay, cool. And then we also want to have her, oh gosh, wrong clothing. Oh, but she's so pretty. Wow, she's really pretty. She looks a lot like her mama. And then we want to have little Paul. Oh, William's holding him. Let's have William have Paul blow out the candles because it's his birthday as well. Oh, we have an element collection now? Okay, that's cool. Rose sent Virginia a gift. Ethel sent a gift. Margaret sent a gift. All of our aunts have sent us gifts, including a ghost. Extra credit is done. I think that was Joseph. Or was it Richard? I already forgot what it was. Does he have extra credit? Okay, no. It must have been Richard. Does he have extra credit? Yeah, you need to do that. No. You're supposed to be helping Paul blow out the candles. More choices. Help blow out candles. Paul, don't eat that fruit. That is not what you were doing right now, my friend. Yeah, go. Just set it down. You can eat it in a second. What did we get? Oh, we've got some cherries. We need to plant those. Come on. Little stinky Paul needs to age up. And then we'll be done. So this birthday party reminder actually was really helpful, I think. I might try to keep doing that. Oh my gosh, he just like dropped him on the other side of the table. That was really weird. Okay, so let's see what Paul's got. All right, so he is going to be social. Little social butterfly. And then his trait he gets from his daddy, he is going to be gloomy. Which I kind of think we're required to have gloomy Sims for the 1930s anyway, so that works out well. And then we're going to have him, let's see, William is going to throw the cake away because we're mean like that. And I am going to pop into Kaz to update their looks. Come plant these cherries, though, before I forget to have you do that. I think this was my cherry row, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So he got cherries, even though they were out of season from that tree. So we might still have pomegranates. I'm going to hold out hope. Come plant these. And they're summer, so it's going to be a while before we get cherries from them, but we'll at least start this way. Okay, so let me hop into Create a Sim. Alright, so William's out here chit-chatting with Lillian, and he just planted those cherry trees. So those are good to go. And let's see what else is happening out here. This is Paul's little look, and he desperately needs a bath. So why don't you go take care of that? And then Miss Virginia. Ooh, she's in her party outfit. Fancy dancy with her little sparkles. So she is sitting there enjoying a little bit of the logic skill. It is getting on in the evening, though, so I probably should have them go to bed. I kind of hate to do it, though, because when we wake up in the morning, things are going to be not so good in the world. Let's see. William, why don't you go ahead and clean the litter box? You don't need to type on your typewriter. You go clean the litter box. And let's see. Oh, well, Marie's asleep. She really needs to come out here and tend to her garden. Are these clothes? Everything is still soaking wet because it was so windy and cold, I guess. Yeah, it's like been clean but wet all this time. So why don't we have you go to bed? You're already in bed. You need to, did you do your extra credit work? You did. Good boy. Why don't you head upstairs and take a bath? And then you can also go to bed right there. And Virginia now needs to sleep upstairs. Oh gosh, but she's really hungry. Does she have any food in her inventory? She does not. Oh, she has earbuds. Well, we're gonna sell those because they don't exist. Why is it not letting me drag those? Can't drag the earbuds. I don't know why. We'll try to get rid of those later. But let's have her grab something to eat because she is really hungry. Here, eat some of this food that everybody just like left sitting out. Eat that grilled fruit. This one's gross, so we're gonna toss it in the sink. I think your Aunt Lillian's been a bad influence on you. Let's see, turn that off. Can we? Nope, still can't move them. This little one needs to go to sleep as well. Why don't you come over here? Let's see. You need to claim this bed and then sleep in it. And then I want you to claim this bed and sleep in it. So we don't really need the toddler room right now, but that's okay. We're just going to leave it there. We'll need it eventually again. Say goodbye. You don't need to do that. Play cards with. You don't need to do that. Did you actually eat? Here, I'm going to toss that in your inventory so you can eat it later if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're hungry. Where is she? Oh, that's your brother's bed. That's okay. So we'll have him claim that bed and then he can sleep in it. And we'll just go ahead and let her sleep in this one for now. And, yeah. Oh, he fell asleep in the bathtub. Poor thing. So it is now the 1930s. So while they're kind of sorting themselves out here, let me read you guys the new rules so we know what changes need to happen. There's quite a few. Let's see. All rules from the 1920s. Traits. Any sim who becomes a young adult in this era must take on one of the following traits when they become a young adult. Gloomy, mean, or non-committal. So both Joseph and Virginia are safe from that because they became young adult, not teen. So they both will have that happen. All these kids will have that happen. Education. High school no longer has a fee. So we're not going to have to pay for Virginia. That's great. Career. Anyone who has a career at the start of the I have 1920s written in the rules here. That's the good thing about the fact that I wrote these up, is that when I find typos, I can fix them. No, don't go there. All right, so anyone who has a career at the start of the 1930s must lose their job. After one sim week, they may have their job again. So I am going to have him go ahead. Where is he? Here, don't go to bed yet. First, before you go to sleep, I'm going to have you quit your job. Quit job, and then you can go to sleep. Which is unfortunate because he was about to get a promotion. But you know what? Nobody predicted the crash, so that's how that goes. Oh gosh, and it looks like I don't have this desk all the way in. There we go. That is much better. Okay. So now he is falling asleep. What are you doing, Sweet Pea? What is going on? Here, claim this bed. And, oh, here, why don't you, no, don't take selfies. Eat the grilled fruit, and then go back to sleep. And all that laundry needs to go downstairs. I don't know where she's going, but oh well, we'll just let her keep going. Oh, and what's this one doing? This one, he needs to go to bed, sleep. And this one is hungry? Yeah, she's hungry. Okay, she can go eat. They're all just on a crazy schedule right now. All right, back to it. So anyone with a career, we just had William quit his job. Teens who do not go to school, young adults, and adult sims must scavenge, fish, garden during the week of unemployment. So we need to have both of our parents scavenge, fish, and garden, which shouldn't be too hard. We garden all the time anyway. And sims are not allowed to join the business career during this decade. Financial. Bills are only allowed to be paid once the electricity is cut off. And for added difficulty, wait until the water has also been cut off to pay the bills. So, I don't know that we will do the added difficulty part, but I'll have to remember not to pay the bills until the electricity has been cut off. Let's see, what else do we have? War veterans can receive a pension of 100 simoleons per veteran. So let's go ahead and do that because William is a veteran. Testing cheats on and money. Let's see, if we add 100, it'll be 61799. Okay. So he's got a pension now of 100. Added difficulty to simulate the stock market crash. Reduce your total household funds by 40% at the start of the decade. And I do think I'm going to do that. Let's see. What is the math on that? 61799 times 6 to find out what our remaining will be. So if we take away 40, our remaining will be... Take away 40%, what we have left is 60%, and 60% is 37079 and 40 cents. I'm just going to let the 40 cents go. All right, so that was our crash right there, which was quite a bit. What else do we have? Holidays. Add the mischief spirit to the Halloween tradition, which I did that when I built it because I knew we were so close. Miscellaneous. We've got prohibition has ended so we can drink alcohol again. We're not really much of drinkers around this family, so that one actually didn't really affect us too much to start with. Let's put all this fruit into the fridge. What is everybody doing? Like, they're all still awake. Is she reading a book? Go do something productive if you're going to be awake. It looks like she just doesn't need to sleep, so that's why she's awake. Come out here and water all your plants. And also you need to weed them because they look bad. Weed area. Okay. What else are we doing here? Oh, and now William's awake. Why are you awake? Oh, because you're, like, doing well, too. Well, here, you come. Is all this stuff dry? Because if so, you can come put the laundry away because I'm tired of looking at it. And we have so much more that needs to be done. Is that one? Okay. Prohibition ends. Sims may only have one hot cooked meal per day. Otherwise, they must eat food found from scavenging, fishing, and gardening. So if we fry the fish, I think that that's okay. Like, or if we do fruit that we've had from the garden, I don't have a problem with us cooking the things that we have caught, but they're not going to have, like, spaghetti. Okay, Sims cannot create medium or large paintings, only small paintings. Sims may purchase a camera now, so that's good to know. And small pets began to gain popularity, so we can now own a pet hamster or rat, but not a hedgehog or a bubulus. So, if we decided to get a hamster or a rat for the kids, we could do that. Don't go cry it out. Here, come do the rest of this laundry. That will make you happier. And you should harvest all of your plants. Man, they are all so sad. And why don't you replace this water, go ahead and do some laundry. That would be a great thing for you to do this morning. In your pajamas, which is just weird, but whatever. Okay. All the kids are still asleep, though. They're all going to be going to school soon, though. All of them are going to school soon. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, it's Thanksgiving. We're not going to school. Everybody's got the day off. I totally forgot about that. So we'll definitely need to do a Thanksgiving meal. I may save that for the next part, though, just because we've had so much has been going on in this part that I feel like it's probably time for me to start wrapping this up. Oh, do they have the fire? Oh, they've got the fireplace on. How cool is that? That is very realistic because it would be cold. So they totally would have turned their fireplaces on. Oh, and we need to feed the little kitty cat over here. Fill the bowl. So I think that's really cool that he automatically just turned it on because he was cold. That's so awesome. And is exactly why there are like 80 bajillion fireplaces in this house, is this reason exactly. So I actually think that that is a good place to end this. Right here on our nice little fireplace. Look at that. Isn't that just like a cool little shot right there? That's so neat. I love that. That's exactly what the fall months are about, with the sunrise coming up. That's so cool. All right, but I will end this part here. I believe we'll catch up with Thanksgiving next time around. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you checking in on my Decades Challenge. Hopefully you have enjoyed what you've seen so far and that the 1930s are not going to be too hard on us. Oh, look, she's wearing her coat now because it's cold outside. But don't forget that I do have a giveaway that's still going on my channel. It's going to be going on through June 30th, so there's only a few more days left to enter, but that is for a Sims t-shirt, so you don't want to miss out on entering that. And please, if you haven't already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell. That way you'll always know when there's a new Decades Challenge going up. We've had quite a few of them lately because I've been playing with the season stuff. I've been contemplating kind of shifting some things around on my channel just because everybody loves watching the Decades Challenge, but I don't get too many views on my other videos. And I don't want to only play the Decades Challenge because then it'll go by too fast and it'll be over, and I don't want that to happen either. So, yeah, if you've got any thoughts, things you want to see on my channel, things you don't want me to do anymore, go ahead and throw that in the comments down below too. And while you're at it, make sure you have hit that like button so that I know that you are enjoying what we've got so far on the Decades Challenge. So that is going to be it for today. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Bye.